Hey musician, I'm Dr. Mike Trubetskov, and today we'll break down the common rock and metal songwriting and arrangement mistakes. I see this a lot. Incredible song, straight off banger, yet all the riffs repeat 4 times identically, chorus melody doesn't develop, the groove remains static, listener loses interest and just moves on. Such a huge potential is lost. And in the age of oversaturation in rock and metal niche, this may be the nail in the coffin of your band trying to stand out. Let's take a look at 4 main problems with arrangements and see how to fix this. Number 1. Repetitive riffs. I see this all the time. You've come up with a kick-ass ballsy riff that moves heads, and then your natural tendency is to reintroduce it in the song as many times as you can. The riff repeats 4 times with no change in 3 main sections of the track. This creates statics and boredom. Solution: work on your repetitive riff and spice it up just slightly. For instance, leave reps 1 and 3 as is, change a few notes in repetition 2 and make repetition 4 to conclude the movement. You may also try adding harmonies or licks for the second guitar as an alternative in order to get more movement and to build the section up further. Number 2. Lack of development in chorus melodies. Similarly to the riffs, musicians who come up with great vocal melodies sometimes neglect the need for this to develop. The simple exercise is to change a chord or 2 in chorus repeats and adjust the melody for it to suit. Try to tell a story with your chorus melody. It has to first grab the listener, then move them somewhere, reintroduce the main part and come to a conclusion, almost like a roller coaster. You may also try adding some cool backing vocal layers if your music is based around catchy melodies. Number 3. Overloaded song structures. This one is incredibly easy to notice when listening to the song for the first time, and it gets similarly difficult to notice once you've been composing the track for a little while, as all of us musicians have. If your song feels clunky, unreasonably long, and you are not sure whether this fragment fits or not, chances are high that you have overcomplicated the song structure. In order to regain the fresh perspective, sometimes taking a good few weeks off the track completely, not hearing it at all, and coming back in fresh helps. Otherwise, you may try a brutal exercise. Identify the first and second most strongest feature of the track. For instance, it may be your main riff and the chorus melody. And then get rid of everything else. You are likely to need no more than 2 or 3 repetitions of each of those main elements, and you completely remove your other parts of the track. And then you would need spacers, so that you reintroduce your verses, intros, and the bridges. This exercise separates grains from the chaffs and allows you to focus on the main important element of the track and make your listener super engaged in your music in a succinct manner. Finally, number 4, static grooves. This one is so easy to fix, yet gets overlooked so easily as well. Drummers, play with your killer parts. Introduce double time snares when you want to push energy forward, or space it out to half time snares and double kicks where you need that slow and ballsy groove. You can't imagine how much the perception of the track changes over the very same riff, just with a different drum groove. Use it for your advantage, mate. You can actually stand out hips as a band member when your parts jump out and actually pull attention and recognition from the last row of the stage, which you are normally at. Get excited and bang your head in agreement with the rhythm of the according energy of the section. So this is it for the most common songwriting and arrangement mistakes in rock and metal music that I see consistently throughout my career as a producer and mixing engineer. If you find this video useful, please subscribe, follow EOL Studios and share it to get the word out. I am also available for consultations over Zoom if you want some individual advice about your rock or metal project. Link in description. Thanks for watching, cheers and keep rocking!